Having said recently, let's start the phone. This is the first boot, first blood for OnePlus. Nice animation. I've never used OnePlus device here before. OnePlus was an experimental starter project from Oppo, and now it has turned into a well-established brand name. All OnePlus devices have the killer hardware at a very reasonable price tag, but we all know powerful hardware alone is not enough to make a good piece of technology. Software plays an important role too. So let's go. Let's start fresh. Searching for Wi-Fi. This is my home Wi-Fi. So I'll put my passwords here. Connected. Checking for the updates. I'll log in my Google's account here. So as I was telling, only the piece of hardware is not enough to make a phone powerful. OnePlus started with Cyanogen OS, then they had to move to Hydrogen and Oxygen OS, but later year they started merging both Hydrogen and Oxygen OS, and the result can be seen in OnePlus 5's Oxygen OS 4. I'll start by adding my fingerprint here. Here is the first screen after signing in. Looks nice. So let's start with the review. This is a 8 GB variant in which you will get 111 GB of memory to use. This comes with a midnight black color exclusively available with 128 GB variant. I'll once again summarize the box contents in it. OnePlus 5 comes with a mobile with the pre-applied screen protector, dash charger adapter, USB Type-C cable, USB to Type-C, SIM card eject tool, user manual, a message from company co-founder Carl Pei, some OnePlus stickers. So let's start with the good qualities as well as the bad qualities of OnePlus 5. Build quality. This phone has awesome build quality with beautiful metal construction with the equal weight distribution like old generations 3 and 3T. It looked good in hand, gives an illusion of iPhone 7 but feels better in hands with iPhone 7 Plus. OnePlus 5 get charged 10% to 70% within an hour with its dash charge. All heat dash charge keep in it, and it has ability to keep OnePlus 5 temperatures low even while fast charging. It is a new charging standard OnePlus created last year for mobile industries. Latest lighting fast Snapdragon 835 10nm processor, which is 27% faster while consuming 40% less energy, with overall size being 30% smaller than the previous generation Snapdragon 820 and 821. As I started, I received a OS update, that is OS 4.5.3. let's start Let us start the update. I've received a update, so 4.5.3 OS. Let's start the update. Yeah, we'll continue with the points. Fast 64 GB or 128 GB UFS 2.1 two-lane storage with real read and write speed of around 500 Mbps and 250 Mbps, which is 87% faster as compared to the old eMMC 5.0. These are one of the fastest memory modules of smartphones. As it is said, faster the memory, lesser the loading and launching time of apps. This is a sticker that I have received inside the box. checkered edges. Here is the volume rockers and the power button here. This OnePlus, one of the fastest fingerprint sensor in the smartphone to date, which is embedded in touch home button. This comes with two variants, 6GB and 8GB, that are LPDDR4X RAM. Is also smaller and more power efficient than the previous generations of LPDDR4 RAM. All front 16 megapixel and rear 16 megapixel 10 to 20 megapixel camera are of Sony sensors and are the best in the class. No shutter lag and takes good. With this dual camera system, you can get DSLR like blur effect photos. Overall great camera experience. Here we go. Here we can see the speakers. Yeah, right here. Good battery backup with 330 mAh battery. You just need to tweak it a bit. Bundled charger with cable quality are awesome. No compromises done with them. Oxygen OS is lightweight and butter smooth. Network speed monitor, vibration pattern, sRGB display mode, smart Wi-Fi. Cool gestures control with additional 3 new gestures. You can also customize 3 gestures to launch your fav app. So these are the points that I have mentioned that are good for OnePlus 5. Let's start what are the cons of OnePlus 5. Let's start with one. OnePlus 5 in investing too much in advertising and sponsored posts on the internet, and the result is here. The prices is now no more budget friendly cheap like it used to be with OnePlus 1, 2X and 3. Now it comes with premium price tag, although it is still cheaper than all the flagship that carry same specs. Let's talk about the design. They just copied iPhone 7 Plus design. I accept that today almost every phone looks alike because of the curved shape, but they don't just copy the design. Look at the Huawei dual camera setup, MI's dual camera setup, LG's dual camera setup, and the iPhone 7 Plus, OnePlus 5's camera setup and antenna lines. Not even the bezel-less, not even 2K displays in 2017's flagship. They use the same OnePlus 3 3T display modules with OnePlus 5. No FM, no IR blaster. Today almost all phones packed with the features, but I don't know why flagship devices like OnePlus 5, Samsung S8 does not have it. No OIS. This camera doesn't have OIS, and even no EIS for 4K video recording. Although they are working on it, maybe in future we will get EIS for 4K in updates. No dual tone flash, it has only single LED flash. You can't make video calls without the help of any app, as there is no native video calling support for 4G and 3G. Although it has new smaller and powerful efficient 6GB and 8GB LPDDR4 R4X RAM, but the copy speed of this RAM is just half of the previous generations OnePlus 3 and 3T's 6GB LPDDR4 RAM. I've tested it with one A1 SD bench and the results were OnePlus 5, 6, 8GB at 7000 Mbps and OnePlus 3T at 12,000 Mbps. OnePlus 5 RAM is speed is slower than the most flagship device in market. The Oxygen OS a bit buggy on these devices for now, but these things will become good at time. The very delicate device, dropping it once will break it. As glass has no frame around it to protect. The headphone jack is still on the bottom, which is really something not in trend, and it makes trouble in holding the device in one hand when earphones are plugged. No wireless charging. Now the accidental damage protection is free only if you open a Kotak 811 account. If you already have one, then you are not eligible for the free accidental damage protection. The midnight black color is exclusively available with only 8GB RAM. and 128 internal variant, playing with the emotions of many customers who blindly trust benchmark numbers by cheating with benchmark. The new dash charger adapter is very big. I think it's the biggest that comes with any smartphone. Let's start about the points. OnePlus 5 has an optic AMOLED display, so keeping the black color on the screen will save OnePlus 5's battery. So a black wallpaper use dark mode. Additionally, you can install some inversion UI to change everything in black from the Play Store if you have rooted your device.